call today. Are you feeling okay? So many people are sick.
Brian, her hairdresser's sick.
Yes.
Whoopi's still sick.
Whoopi was ill yesterday and yesterday.
She's got some bug.
You know, she needed it. Sometimes you need to take that day, though, to get better.
Yeah.
You need to keep pushing through. It's hard.
I'm sure she's not watching us, but if you are, we miss you. And stay rested and come back to us soon. Okay, so David Letterman got married.
Oh, congratulations.
He announced it. He announced that he got married to his girlfriend, Regina Lasko, the mother of his 5-year-old son, Harry. And he's been with her for 23 years.
Girl, you hung in there, you hit the lotto, paid off. You're one of the rare few.
Feels like wedding week, though, because we keep announcing, well, we had a suggested one over here that we won't discuss. We had Callista Flockhart and
finally,
right? And now Letterman.
Yeah, but we still have a few.
What's going on? Bruce Willis, that's right.
These people so long.
He married a model actress. That's a stretch for an actor, isn't it? But the holdouts are still Susan Sarandon and Tim Robbins.
Right, they've been going.
And Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Is there something going on? Like, is it why now? Like, I wonder.
Now?
Yeah, I wonder why. Because it seems like a lot of people.
These people are getting closer to the Grim Reaper. That's the real truth.
So when you look at your mortality and you want somebody to be there with you like a permanent kind of thing.
You just say, what's the difference?
Do you think it's the state of the world? Because I remember, after certain tragedies, after 9/11, after the Kennedy assassination, a lot of people got married,
Well, that would explain the baby boom generation, because that was post-World War II.
Maybe it's like a security. You feel more secure, more stable in something that is not.
Because their little boy is 5 and is saying, Daddy and Mommy, why don't you get married?
Maybe.
I think that could be a part of it.
Maybe.
Is that his wife?
Maybe.
That's his wife.
They're cute together.
Or maybe it's something coming
even
up.
Jeffrey, for me, whenever I go, I'm going to Los Angeles. He goes, you going to Los Angeles to see Daddy? I mean, so even then, they know. So it could have been David Letterman's
It hurts children.
child. Yeah, it does.
Divorce does, yeah.
Well, this is not divorce. This is marriage.
I'm talking about her now.
I think kids do.
I don't want to bring this up, but does any of this spill over on anybody sitting at this desk?
Oh, no. I told you, Barbara, when I do it, you will find out after it. Like, I'm not going to Montana to do it.
Barbara wanted to be your maid of honor.
But after I get married, when I do it, you will hear about it the day after.
Then I don't have to give the wedding.
No, you don't have to give. What you could do is you could give me a party at your apartment for the people who are here.
We can have a morning after party.
A morning after party, like the pill.
You get me in trouble.
I know.
Okay, so when this program went on the air 12 years ago, and I knew that I was going to do it a couple of days a week, and Meredith Vieira was a wonderful moderator. Anyway, and the president of ABC News, Vern Arledge, said, don't do the show. It's going to ruin your reputation. You're a very serious person. You're doing extremely serious interviews. And I said, no, people know the difference. Well, yesterday we had a little clip on. I will show it to you and then tell you what you have done to destroy my reputation.
Yeah.
Let's say that there's one luxury thing now.
You mean besides a vibrator?
Well, for you, that's not a luxury.
What do you need a vibrator
for? For her, that's not a luxury. That's a necessity. Okay. You know what? When I mentioned Meredith was very raunchy.
Yes, she was.
She was very raunchy. Funny sense of humor. I used to cringe. So, and I'm usually very straight-laced. Am I not?
Not really. No, just kidding.
So I didn't mean the vibrator for me. I meant for you. It's a necessity.
Oh, well, listen. It's better to need a vibrator than a defibrillator.
You don't need any accoutrement.
How little you understand. You have a man and you have some other things. Why not? It's an embarrassment of riches.
You have your BlackBerry.
What do you use your BlackBerry
I'm just saying,
for?
how many things? She says she sleeps with a BlackBerry next to her. How many things can you possibly have around you?
Didn't you girls ever go to a Tupperware party or one of those parties where they sell this stuff?
No.
Well, it's time to come into the real world.
Okay, so now, you've all heard this, right?
Luckily, I have some girls up there from New Jersey who know exactly what I'm talking about.
I would like to point out out that I did not participate in this discussion, right? We just had.
No, you did. You went like this.
Yesterday. Oh. So I get up this morning, and it's 6:45. I'm brushing my teeth. I have a little television set in the sink, and I turn into Morning Joe. It's a program I like with Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski, who, by the way, I think is adorable and very smart. And Willie Geist, who's complimented this show and said how good this show is, said, well, we watch The View, so you don't have to. We show this clip. There it is.
He loves the show.
He loves the show. Yes. And Mika Brzezinski has a face like she had just eaten the most sour apple, and she is plainly disgusted with me. And she doesn't want to have this kind of raunchy discussion. Tina Brown was on, and Tina was kind and said, well, Barbara can do it.
Mika didn't like it?
Why are we having this kind of discussion?
Maybe we should send Mika a vibrator.
No,
To Mika.
Love Barbara. Yes.
Well,
just a little something.
To show we're thinking about you, girl.
I don't understand why people get embarrassed by things that are just sexual. I don't understand it. It's like eating, drinking, sleeping. It's sex. It's about sex. What's the big deal about
Some
it?
people are kind of close.
Who cares? So what?
on that note, I have nothing more to say. Mika, I still think you're wonderful, even if I discussed you. We'll be right back with more Hot Topics.